Hello my friends, it is Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be decorating our kitchen for Christmas and I am so excited to share it with you. I definitely go a little bit extra this year and have all kinds of Christmas decorating inspiration to share with you. I did some light cleaning around the kitchen. Of course, once you get done decorating, you need to clean again because it gets a little bit messy, but want to at least start with a somewhat clean space and put the rug down right away. This one I actually bought last year from Ruggable. I love the red and almost cream stripe to it. It reminds me of a candy cane. Now, as far as my decorating theme goes, I am a very traditional Christmas decorator, so you are going to see lots of reds and greens. I also love a good plaid kitchen towel, but I'm also going to be sprinkling in some gingerbread items as well. I have all kinds of decor planned for our kitchen this year, which I can't wait to share with you in this video. So not only are we going to be decorating the countertops, I have a rail that I'm going to style, a plate rack, a hot cocoa bar, and if you stay until the very end, I have a little bit of a surprise for those who have been subscribers for a while. So now I'm just going to work my way on the countertops, starting in this little corner. I'm using this cutting board that I picked up from Hobby Lobby in the fall section, and I thought it would make just a great base for my new gingerbread houses that I bought from Pottery Barn. These are one of my favorite purchases I made this year. They're so cute. You can't put lights in them, so I did decide to light them up. I'm just using these battery operated lights that I bought from Walmart. I will definitely make sure to link everything that I can from today's video, even the lights, which I think are a great addition. It's amazing how much just adding simple lighting can really elevate your decor, and it makes it feel extra cozy at night. And what I really enjoy about Christmas decor is that I bring those pieces back out year after year. There's definitely some nostalgia to it, but I also like to try to use things in a little bit different way as well. So just mixing new with some of my older pieces that I've had. This wreath I've had for a few years now, but I wanted to add a bow to it. I really love this ribbon. I keep talking about it, but it's my Santa suit ribbon off of Amazon. It's so pretty, and I just kind of stuck it in the wreath. I didn't really have to do too much work to it. These command strips are one of my go-to items to hang a lot of my signs around the house for the holidays, just because they don't create any damage. So I'm going to rehang this sign up again above our oven. I did this last year. I really enjoyed it. This was a gift actually from a subscriber. I believe it came from Big Lots a few years ago, but it's just the perfect size. Now I wanted to change things up just a little bit this year, so I'm adding the swag that I already had to another command hook just to give it a little bit of color to this space, and then we're going to move on. So I have my knife block as well as my utensil holder. Those items never change. I just like them there. But I am going to add some of my favorite Christmas spatulas that we will be reaching for as we start Christmas baking, as well as just a little pop of red. Now this is a long space of countertop, which I really appreciate. It's a good work zone for me, but I cannot leave it unstyled, so I am going big for this space this year. Just layering some cutting boards as well as this wooden pedestal, just trying to figure out the right configuration here. But this is a lunch packing area for me as well, so I like to also keep it functional. So you'll see me sprinkle in a few things that I will use for the kids. Now this tree art I actually scored online from Target. I know it's a hot item this year. It goes in and out of stock, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But I'm adding back my white canisters that I always keep out, and I do hide a few goodies in there for the kids, so they always enjoy looking to see what mom snuck in the canisters. But just adding some spatulas and spoons and items that I reach for on a daily basis with my cooking. And then I found this adorable little mini canister on Amazon. He is like my favorite. So cute. So happy to find him. But to him, I'm going to add these cute little gingerbread man marshmallows. I like to add these into the kids' lunch boxes as a little bit of a treat. I've also seen others use them in their hot cocoa bar, which I also think would be adorable. This quarter is my baking quarter. I use my mixer a lot during the week, so it does stay out. I did actually switch out the mixer bowl to this new wood. I used a birthday gift card on it, and I was so excited to have it. And then I'm just adding my cookbook stand that always is out. Now to this cutting board that I like to lean against the wall, I actually found this pack of 2 bells off of Amazon. It came just like this with the bow. And I'm just going to drape this over the handle to finish off the corner. This plate rack was installed and I guess custom built for us over the summer, and I'm so excited to style it for the holidays. I really like to display different trays, cutting boards, charcuterie boards, as well as like kitchen towels, and I've been anxiously awaiting this. The tree little tray there actually is a new find from Home Goods, so I'm just going to play around with this a little bit, mixing some new items that I picked up with some old ones. This plaid plate is one I've had for years. I just haven't really had a purpose for it until now, so I was really excited to use that. And you can kind of see in the background, but I'm also going to be styling that rail as well. So it's a fine balance of decorating. I don't want it to be too busy, but we definitely want it full. But while I am decorating here, I just wanted to take a minute and say thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I am so glad to have you join me today. I would have to say Christmas decorating in the kitchen is my favorite to share here. during the holidays. There's just something about the kitchen that I just truly enjoy decorating, and of course it's the heart of the home. We spend a lot of time here. I look forward to doing all kinds of baking, and I'm also going to be completing the 12 days of Vlogmas. So if you are not already subscribed, I would love to have you stick around and join my YouTube family. Not only can you expect more Christmas decorating, but we'll have lots of Christmas shopping and vlogs to come as well. And coming up here on my channel, I'm going to be moving into the dining room. I have a tree to decorate, as well as a black cabinet and our piano, not to mention the dining table itself. So lots of more kitchen inspiration to come. This sign is from Menards. I bought it a few years ago. I believe they still do sell it year after year, but Menards is kind of like our version of a Home Depot or a Lowe's. So it's one of those unexpected places, but they have some really cute signs. So I hung that up with some command strips, and it did actually fall on me, so I had to put some nails in the wall, but that is okay. I think that it will be coming back year after year and not a big deal. So now I'm just going to style this rail. Again, this is a new place that I haven't yet decorated for Christmas, so it's fun to get a little bit creative as to what I'm hanging here. I think almost, yeah, pretty much everything here is decor that I already had, so just happy to find new homes for some of these pieces. And I may make some changes to this space. It does come out maybe a little bit heavy with decor at the end of the day, but I don't know, I love it at the same time. We are moving on now to my coffee / hot cocoa station that I'm going to be decorating with you. Now, what I noticed just standing back is there's a lot of white with the refrigerator and the cabinetry, so I decided to hang my Norfolk garland over the top. It's an unexpected place. Of course, I don't like that our refrigerator sticks out, so in a way, to me, it feels like I'm concealing it a little bit, but making lemonade out of lemons is what we're doing there, and I think it's really cute. I didn't want to add another wreath because I'm going to be adding some more here later, and I do feel like you can add too many wreaths. But I'm going to get started and work from the top down with these glass cabinets. I think they're really fun to decorate with different colored pictures, which you'll see here. I'm also using some red canisters and some little Santa Claus pieces that I've picked up over the years from the Target dollar spot. And I should apologize for the lighting in this video. I tried my best to make it light and bright with having all of the lights on, but I realize that also makes it sometimes challenging for my camera to pick up everything. But we've had so many cloudy days, and it's official. As I am speaking with you today, we just had our very first snowfall. So it's not only feeling like Christmas on the inside of our home, but it is really cold and snowy. It's a winter wonderland outside. Now, I'm not going to share with you where every single item is from in this video. I feel like that would be super overwhelming and a lot of information, but I did share a big Christmas decor haul not too long ago on my channel as well, so if you missed that video, I will make sure to link it down below. There's definitely some of those items that I am styling in these shelves here. I add the sugar in tea canisters, but you'll see me later, I do end up changing it out for those cute Santa glasses that I found at Kirkland's, but that will be coming here in a little bit. Now it is time to style or set up the coffee as well as hot cocoa station. Now I did a whole video on this last year. I'll link that below as well for you. But I went a little bit overboard with buying all of the different toppings. So this year I definitely scaled it back a little bit, but I also feel like, I mean, we're good to go. But I kept the kids in mind and really only used the items that I thought they would enjoy. So I'm just setting everything up here, trying to figure out where all of the trays are going to go. I'm going to create a little coffee station for myself, but also a cocoa bar with that tiered stand in the middle. So just placing those larger items, and then we'll start adding in all of the smaller items. The tiered stand is new to me. I bought that off of Wayfair. The mug tree came from Amazon, and then this cloche is ginormous. It was an investment piece. Again, I used some of my birthday money towards it, so I feel like it was okay. But it was just the perfect size for this gingerbread house that I bought this year from McGee & Co. So I'm trying to not only conceal the outlets, but also have them be accessible. This is a charging station, and everyone always says, find another place, but this is just, it's honestly, it's our go-to place, and I'm not going to mess with function. So just adding some of our collected mugs from over the years. A couple are due from Target this year. The kids really enjoy the mix and match look. It's always kind of an adventure as to which mug should I use today. So I just think that's super fun, and we continue to collect those year after year. But here's everything I picked up for the hot cocoa bar. I have extras of a lot of the items, so I'll just restock as needed, which we do go through lots of hot cocoa. We have 4 kids, and they love the hot cocoa bar. This is definitely the highlight for them. Last year, I bought all of these canisters from Williams and Sonoma with the hot cocoa bar in mind. They're just perfect. I love that they're airtight and you can see everything that is in them. I found this sprinkle mix. It's like a peppermint flavored sprinkle mix from Walmart. So I thought that would be a good change up to the crushed candy cane, which the kids really don't care for. So just adding some fun toppings and going to add them all to this tiered stand. I want it to be accessible to them, so this is just a nice little station that they can grab the items that they need. These snowman marshmallows, if you followed me along, we picked these up at Home Goods. I'm so glad that I was able to find them. I'm just opening up some of them to put them in the canister, and they're one of the favorites for sure. So this brown tray is for me. I am the only coffee drinker in the house, and so I added this tree to hide the outlet or the plug there in the background. And then I'm going to add some coffee syrups. I found these more like Christmassy or holiday ones at TJ Maxx for a super good price, so I was really excited to find those. I got a new coffee maker over the summer, and so I've really enjoyed lately trying new things. I've never had these before, but they actually are very good. So I'm just pouring them into the dispensers. I have a gingerbread coffee syrup as well as sugar cookie. Now, believe it or not, a lot of labels are not out there to label the jar, so I dusted off my Cricut Joy and actually made my own. It took me a couple of times to really get it to how I liked it, but super happy I took the time to make them. And now that I have all the basics, I'm just filling in with some final items, some to-go cups, as well as these wooden spoons that I found at Hobby Lobby. This year I decided for the first time I wanted to try to add mini wreaths to our counter stools. I ordered these little mini wreaths from McGee & Co, and when they arrived they were a tad bit smaller than I envisioned, but I think that they still will work. I might try to repurpose them a different way next year, but wanted to use them as I intended this time around. So just taking the time to make sure I have them centered and attaching them with zip ties. It's always tradition to set out Mrs. Meyer's dish soap and hand soap. This year I was excited to see the gingerbread scent, so can't forget to set that out. It smells so good. And then as a little surprise, I'm bringing back something that I've shared so many years here on my channel that I think a lot of you will be excited about. But to finish out our island, I am going to be styling a tiered tray. Most of you probably already guessed that, but I am literally going to wipe the dust off of this and get it all decorated in almost like a baking theme. But I've shared so many tiered tray videos over the year. I am just so happy to bring this back and use a lot of those pieces that I just love to bring out year after year. This little house candle I bought last year from Aldi, super cute. I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit rusty decorating this tray, but it feels so good to pull it back out and share with you another tiered tray. Now there are still just a few gaps here that I'm going to fill in. I like to use like bottle brush trees, pine cones, as well as these napkin rings that look like mini wreaths. Okay, my friends, that is all of the Christmas decorating that I'm going to be sharing in our kitchen, but stay tuned. Like I said, you can see a peek into the dining room. We have lots more ahead. If you enjoyed today's video, I would appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button. I just, again, want to say thank you so much for joining me for this video, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Thank you so much for watching.